Now that we've had the opportunity to understand what grounding and centering is, let's move on to the next part. And again, let me remind you that what I'm offering here is the ability to awaken your light body, and where we're starting right now is to get a reconnection with our source, for lack of the better term, with source. And that's a term I'm very comfortable with, so that's what I'll be using. But our higher self, our source, this is where this this work, it needs to start. It needs to be, we spoke about it earlier, about creating those pathways and reconnecting that pathway. We were disconnected from source. We were disconnected from our higher self. We were disconnected from God, Goddess, Mother, Father, God. And what we're doing here is we're trying to create that pathway again and that reconnection to help not only enhance the awakening of the light body, but to feed it with the energy of love, of universal love and an awareness. So this next part is going to be the next step in our meditation work. It's going to be the next step now that we have grounded, now that we have centered, we've connected ourselves. What we're going to do is we're going to give ourselves an opportunity to connect with our higher self, connect with our source, and perhaps begin to have a conversation with. Some of you may call it channeling. Some of you may call it meditation, contemplation, praying. But this is what we're moving into now at this point, and I feel this is a very important aspect of awakening the light body, is developing our inner dialogue and our inner relationship with our higher self and our God, Goddess, Source, higher self. So let's go ahead and let's go back to taking a deep breath. Let's go ahead and focus on an inhale. And you'll notice how quickly it will happen that you can alter your state back right to where we were a few minutes ago. Back to that place of being calm, being grounded, being centered. Focus on your breath. Focus on your light body grid. Focus on your light body grid being connected to your home, your state, your country, our planet. Feel the connection. Feel the light body enveloping and connecting with that of our planet. And then allow yourself to sit in silence. Allow yourself to focus on the light grid surrounding the planet. And allow your visualization techniques, for lack of a better term, as you visualize that grid around the planet, as you visualize my words, as you visualize your feeling, acknowledge that as one thought. It is only thought. It is a fleeting thought. And acknowledge any thought that may try to enter and let it go. And now before you, in front of you, visualize those thoughts. Visualize the thought of the light grid moving before your eyes. Visualize the thought of your day-to-day life moving before your eyes. Visualize the thought of your breath moving before your eyes as a thought. And you can see it or feel it any way you'd like. But it's just a thought. coming in from one end and rushing out the other. And another thought of the light body moving in one end and going out the other. And the thought of the wind outside moving in one end and going out the other. And the thought of your breath coming in one end and going out the other. And now let's stop the thought. Complete void. Complete void of thought. Between the thought. Quiet. Stillness. Emptiness. No thought. No mind. No you. No light body. No thought. And now in this place between your thoughts, feel this, sense it with your physical body. Feel the place between the thoughts with your emotional body. Feel this place between the thoughts with your spiritual body. No thought. No thought. Feel as source. Feel as source. The wholeness of the void. The wholeness of creation. The wholeness of source. You are from source. You are a part of source. This is your pathway to source. Between the thoughts, between your ideas, and just sit for just a moment, feeling comfortable, getting to know the space between the thoughts, becoming aware of this place between the thoughts, so you will always remember how to come back here. You will always remember how to come back here. You will always remember you are source. You will always remember you have a connection to source. And let's take a few deep breaths. And slowly begin to remember your light body. Slowly begin to remember your connection to the earth. Slowly begin to remember your connection to your physical body, your spiritual body, your emotional body. And slowly begin to bring your focus back to your breath. And slowly begin to bring your focus back to where you are sitting. Back to this time, this place, remembering your ability to connect remembering your ability to be a part of it all, remembering your ability to perceive from the point of source, and the ability to go between the thoughts. Begin to open your eyes, coming back. 3, 2, 1. Feeling refreshed, feeling alive. And tingling, I'll tell you.